Good morning. Now we continue our Karna Bharam that we discussed in the previous class. Now Karnan is ready to go and or ready to march against Arjuna's army. And it is a destiny on Karna that he became the leader of Kaurava's army by the recommendation of Drona. Now he is going that there is no other way but to face the tragedy. And Arjuna is know that what we understood is totally backed by Krishnan with full equipments ready in the battlefield. And I told you, making Karna as a tragic hero by Baza, he has maintained a certain decorum of principles that we find even all the tragic heroes of Western literature. We find that there is a tragic flow at the last moment and he will fall to die. What is the case of Othello? What is the case of King Lear? What is the case of Hamlet? What is the case of our own Oedipus? Now all these tragic heroes, but you know, in the holy scriptures of Sanskrit language, we see such tragic heroes should not die, and such a type of scenes on the drama should not be shown as prescribed by Kautilya in Nataka Shastra. But our Baza has changed from deviation to another place to make his hero successful in the old nature. And even Karna says, all right, in the war there is no meaning, because if somebody is killed, he will reach heaven. If one becomes successful, he will be rewarded by the kings and recognized by the people. So in both cases, appreciation is the same. That is the great philosophy put forward by our Baza through Karna in Karna Bharam. And I told with reference to Othello in Shakespeare, the real tragedy that happens at last, what we find, even it is reported, the person who has been acted as an Othello had killed his own real wife in his life, because when he was sleeping in the bedroom, all right, the memories were haunting him, how he used to kill at least 3 times in the theater for the satisfaction of the spectators. And what he committed when he was sleeping in the midnight his sleep, he woke up and unknowingly strangled his real wife to death. It is reported. Why? Such a character is inborn in the quality or a talent of an artist. Like here, our Bharam, Karnan's Bharam, if suppose now you find or watch the real artistic presentation by Mohanlal, all right, that you can search in the YouTube and you will find how he acts as a Karnan in Karna Bharam. In the same way, here one who tries to act as a Karnan will definitely become sad, because such segments of sadness and disappointments in his life. I mentioned in the previous class related to the main development of the plot of the story, that we find after searching this detailed study of drama, that we get 3 important segments. And one is the segment of Kundi, that what Kundi in the last class I told, Kundi told Karnan, please spare my children. They are in the faction of our Pandavas with Arjunan, so please save. So indirectly he came to know, Karnan came to know, he is not the son of Radha, but the son of Kundi. Means what? The enemies supported by people, some people are there, his own brothers now standing against him. So this statement by Kundi, the mother, was haunting him when he is ready to go. That is why Shalya asking, why Karnan? Now you are in the correct position to go against your enemy Arjunan, but your face look like very sad. Why? Why you seem to be very unhappy? Then Karnan reports, my dear Shalya, you are a very interesting character, I know you, but I should reveal some problems that haunts my mind. One is this: my own mother told me to spare my brothers who are now standing with Arjuna. Then how can I kill Arjuna without killing my brothers? This is one of the problem Kundi's segment. We call Kundi's segment in this Karnabharam. So that is one of the reasons why he seems to be sad. The second, again Karnan reveals Salvi. The second thing, my dear friend, my dear Shalya, that Parashuraman cursed me, the sage and sannyasi and guru. He cursed me. In what sense? One day I approached him to be trained under by him, because Parashuraman knows all the techniques of handling the armors and equipments, or what are called equipments in the war. So once I think with anybody's recommendation he won't take, then I straightly went to him, sought admission in his practice of what is called training in the battlefield. Parashuraman at first told me that he won't take any Kshatriyas, but I told him a lie. I am a Brahmin. Look, I am a Brahmin. So listening the word Brahmin, Parashuraman understood and he was very happy. So Parashuraman put me in his training camp. Then I became his best disciple and follower, and he taught me all the types of tactics and techniques in the war. I was taught by him all the methods of handling the equipments and even the what is called darts and arrows. Everything he taught me. One day my guru wanted to accompany him to the forest, and we both went to the forest, and after walking and walking and walking, we tried to take a rest some under a particular tree. That time my guru Parashuraman told me he wants to sleep on my lap. Then I made him, accommodated him. I was sitting on my lap, he was taking rest and he fell into sleep. This time what happened, a particular insect, Vajramugi, that is a technical word, Sanskrit use Vajramugi. Alright, that Vajramuga or Vajramugi type of insect begins to bite on the thighs of our Karnan, and Karnan was oozing his blood in the way. But the wetness of this blood which reached the head of Parashurama all of a sudden woke up. Why this much blood here? Then smelling and seeing this blood, he really understood Karnan, who has been his disciple here sitting, and on him he was sleeping, is not a real Brahmin but a Kshatriyan. Because in Sanskrit and in old language, in old tradition, blood of Kshatriyan has some type of another smell might have been reaching. So Parashuraman really understood. This man Karnan cheated him. He took admission under him, telling that he is a Brahmin. This cannot be easily forgiven. So what happened? Parashuraman cursed him. Whatever I taught you should not be useful when the time of need, he says. Look, how Parashuraman, the disciple, said, this time he was totally worried, and Parashuraman told, this will not be suitable, this will not be, whatever I taught you will not be useful when the time of need. So it was also a very bad curse on him. And what happened later? So in addition to Kunti's statement that you should spare my children, in the way Parashuraman's curse that the whatever techniques our Karnan studied or learned under him should not be useful during the time of need, then he was totally worried. In the war against Arjuna, now I am leading under your guidance, we are going marching against Arjuna. When I use my armor and arrow, that time if not suitable and working together, what will be my condition? Means what? The second segment, that is the curse of Parashurama, also haunts him in the level that he cannot think that. So Parashuraman cursed him, what he called Kundi requested him, all these becoming type of bara on his head, thinking that may be the reason he was very sad indeed to face enemies. That may be the correct responses by Karnan given to Salvia. Still Salvia telling, another one matter is also with you like that. Probably you reveal everything to me. Suppose you reveal everything to me, that will be consolation for you, comfort for you, so that we can both march against Pandavas. So Salvia requesting, finding no other way, our Karna repeated, one more problem is there, my dear friend. Why I am so sad? Why I am very bad? Why I am very unhappy? Why I am disappointed? One more reason is there, that I should not hide from you. That was the reason of the third segment. So you just remember the development of thought in this drama is based on three important areas. One area is called, sometimes they will ask you why Karna seems to be very unhappy. Sometimes they will ask you, they will ask you to write a paragraph on how and when and why our Karna was disappointed during the time of the battle. Then you can tell number by one. First number, Kundi's request. Then second one, Parashuraman's curse. And third one, that we are going to see what is happening in the third segment. That is the reason that we will explain later. But you should make it clear. Karna has a baram, Karna baram. Why baram? Why wait? Why sad? Why unhappy? Why disappointed? Only because this type of problems that has been haunting him till the moment of battle. But here on the right side of Pandavas, Arjuna is very bold enough to face any type of dangerous situation. Why? He is totally free. He is ready to fight even against God, because he is having support by Lord Krishna, and he does not mind anything. So on the one hand, a man with a lot of sorrows, a man with a heavy heart, a man with a heavy head, with so many barams, now going against to kill Arjuna. On the other hand, Arjuna, who is very happy now standing and waiting, let all the enemies come, we are ready to fight. We have nothing to lose but only chains. We are ready to fight like he is waiting. So on the one side, Karna's army, on the other side, Arjuna's army, face to face they are coming. But in what level Karna would be successful? In what level Karna would act? In what level Karna would react on this situation? Let us wait and see what happens in the next segment. Then that time we will make you goodbye. Thank you.